Hello friends, here are my ATC It Up with Friends cards, trading cards, and the theme is pirates, and I've inked 3 of them. I use my favorite pens, the Micron, the Pigma Micron, the 005 for fine lines, 02, and 05. These are wonderful. I like the way they grip the paper of the board. So what I'm going to do, shift a little bit, and I'm going to ink my pencil drawing, my 4th card. All right, so I have to use a magnifying glass so I can see my lines because I'm going blind. So I'll start with the eye, because it seems to be the most tedious. There we go. And control your thick and thin. I like her little tattoo on her face. And my other eye. I tend to do the eyes first. That way if I make a mistake, I can start the card over. Nothing is worse than finishing a card and destroying it. I'm going to try it on time lapse for you. So now all you need to do is go in and thicken lines that are overlapping another shape. For example, see how this arm is in front of her bodice? Well, you want to make the line that's overlapping slightly thicker so that the the arm is in the foreground and it's actually coming off of the surface. It's an illusion. Okay, just like that. The same thing here. Might even little cast shadow underneath. You don't need to make it too thick. It's a delicate card. I mean, they're only 2.5 by 3.5 inches. So you have to be careful not to make your lines too thick or they look very cartoony. Unless that's the effect you want. Another thing you can do is add your hatching. Add some shade before you add color. Make it thicker there. I'm making this one thicker as well. Come out of the background. A little trick I learned from my art director years ago when I worked at a comic book company called Personality Comics, and Kirk Lindo was amazing at that. He would use a paintbrush. I learned how to do a paintbrush, but I prefer the pen. There you go. So again, shapes that are in the front. All right, almost create a little shadow. And I like sometimes to make my figure almost outlined. Maybe that's from the comic book days. Just again, to make them pop out of the background. Because if it's closest to you, chances are that it's the most important subject in your artwork. Like little cast shadows there. Little cast shadow under. Little wrap. I'm going to add patterns with color. Okay. Made her hair really long. my hair was that long back in the days when I worked as a comic book illustrator, so why not go back there? Alright, so you get the point. So I'm going to stop now and I'm going to add my color.